Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a reading for the month of February 2018. So I'm going to be doing things just a little bit differently because it's Valentine's Day. It is the season of love, so hopefully you guys get lots of love in February. I'm going to be doing a different spread because I want to just kind of experiment with things. If you guys prefer this new spread, then please comment and let me know. If you prefer the older way of doing things with the other spread I usually do, comment and let me know which one you guys prefer. Okay, so also, if you would like a private reading with me, all the information you need is in the description link, and all my social media information is also on the screen, so you can go ahead, follow me. And yeah, so let's get into your reading. Okay, Leo, so let's see what's been going on for you. So in the past, you have let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. And then you've got the Two of Water, a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. And here we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So there's some kind of soulmate connection here, and it's starting to move forward. But the idea is not to force things. It's about to let things happen naturally. So it may be that, you know, someone has kind of maybe given up on trying to control a situation, or someone is still trying to control a situation. But either way, things are moving forward. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune is a very good card, and along with the Two of Water, it's like a relationship that is definitely growing closer over time. So in your present, you have children. Your love life is being affected by children. You also have the Page of Cups and balance. So some of you, I'm seeing a pregnancy here, definitely, with the Page of Cups, children and balance. So I'm seeing that there's a pregnancy surrounding some of you. Okay, so for some of you, it's like things are kind of happening at the right time. This may be a Sagittarius for some of you, and this person may have children, or you may have children, and this could be affecting something in your relationship. This may also be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer for some of you as well. You may even have children with this person. So if it's not children, it's saying that there's a need for balance and moderation, and that things will happen in perfect timing. So it goes back to the card you had in the recent past, which is let go of control issues. So don't try to force the issue. Don't try to rush things, okay? Let things happen in its own time. So in the future, you do have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And with the Two of Swords here, you are definitely in two minds about something, but you do get some kind of commitment. There's some stability here with the Four of Fire. Contentment, peace and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. So the Four of Fire represents like a victory, stability, like you know, almost celebrations. It's that kind of stable thing, you know, where you're celebrating a success. So it's almost like there's some kind of decision that needs to be made, whether it's you or whether it's your love interest. They're in two minds at the moment, okay? They may be even ignoring something. With this card here, this woman is blindfolded and she's got her back turned to the water. Water represents emotion, so this person may be ignoring something, but what it's saying is that very soon, once someone makes their mind up about something, you will get success. So it's almost like if you have more than one option, I feel like it doesn't matter, because you will end up getting the stability that you want anyway. And if your love interest has someone else that they could choose from, so if they have options, it's almost like they're choosing you. So your barriers are finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And you've got the Emperor. So some of you may be have a lot of responsibility at work, or you're trying to take charge of what's going on in your career. And I feel like it's because some of you just aren't happy in your jobs or in your career, so it's like you're taking charge of the situation, organisation and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. So I feel like this could be two different scenarios. Either one of you is really kind of happy at work and you're putting more focus into work than your relationship, or it could be that you just have a lot of responsibility that's taking up a lot of time. That's what I'm feeling like, and someone's not really concentrating on family here with the Ten of Cups coming up as an obstacle. It's almost like family is kind of put behind everything else, and finance and career is almost kind of at the forefront of things. And this again could be what's affecting your love life. So it's either you that's putting family kind of on the back burner, or it's your love interest and they're putting money before anything else. So your factors that are affecting you. So you have strength. So this is you. So you are starting a new cycle now. So it says a job well done, joy, contentment and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. And you have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So I feel like you're worried about something here. You're maybe possibly looking at red flags, and this could be why you're not putting much energy into this person. You know, strength can speak about forgiveness and just emotional inner strength, okay? And it's almost like you're starting a new cycle now with the world. The world represents cycles and things like that. So I feel like you are starting a new phase in your life, and it's taking a lot of strength for you to get there. And it's almost like along this journey you're looking for the red flags, and there may be something as well that is hindering you from making these changes, because the world is all about endings and new starts and starting new cycles, but it's almost like you're looking for red flags. So I will clarify this, but I feel like the focus really, Leo, is on you. It's not that you don't want love, but I feel like you're kind of putting yourself in the centre of things, which is a good thing. You know, it's like you're really taking time to focus on yourself, your career, your money. So the factors for your love interest, keep an open mind. So they're keeping an open mind with you, and it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And here we have the Ace of Wands and the Three of Water. A celebration, a wedding, graduation or birth announcement. They need to have more fun. So here we have the Ace of Wands. So this person has had a new start of some sort, whether it's with you, whether it's something else in their life, like maybe a job. It could be that maybe this person has just started a new job and it's taking up a lot of their time. It may even be as well with the Three of Water that they do have options, okay? Or it may be that with the Ace of Water and the the Ace of Wands and the Three of Water, if you've had a reconciliation with someone as well, it's like they're being kind of positive and optimistic about it, and they're keeping an open mind. So what you want from the situation, you have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. You have the King of Air. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. And we have the Tower. So I feel like with you, you kind of want to be set free from something. The Tower comes to set us free, okay? And what I find interesting is it's like the Tower is the house of the devil in tarot. And if you look here, these people are in bondage. And then the Tower comes in to set us free from the house of the devil. So the devil can represent toxic situations. It can represent something that we feel tied into. For some of you, it may be a air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You want to make an effort with this person, but it's like things are a bit shaky, it's not built on solid foundation, and you might not be sure about this person, and this could be why the red flags have come up. You know, it's like you're not sure, and it's like you're sensing that things are just not built on a sturdy foundation, and this is why you're being kind of cautious, and this could be why you're focusing on things. In terms of career as well, it could be that there's a situation that's been going on financially, and maybe you've left a job and now you're focusing on something new. Okay, so for some of you, it's like you want a Aquarius, Gemini, Libra to make an effort with you, or you want to make an effort with this person, but on the other hand, it's like you're not sure. So what this person wants is they want the Three of Wands, so they want their ships to come in, and they want that positive, happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, have confidence in yourself. So they do want a happy outcome with you, but at the same time, they want to free themselves from something as well. It's time to take back control of your life. So I'm going to clarify this. This is a bit of a tricky reading, because it's like on the one hand they want to free themselves from something, but at the same time they still want this, you know, happy kind of optimistic thing with you. So it may be that there's a job that they want to kind of free themselves from. If it's your partner that's working, it may be that they have a lot of responsibility and they just are like, oh, I can't deal with this anymore, and they just, you know, want to work on things. And the Three of Wands as well can also represent freedom. So it's like your ship's coming in, but at the same time, it's like you go from a 2 to a 3. So the 2 is all about making plans, making decisions, and the 3 is like your ship's coming in, but it's like putting it into action as well. It may be that this person could have some doubt as well, because with the Sun, it speaks about having confidence. So this person may just lack a bit of confidence in the situation, and they need to free themselves from any kind of negative thinking. So in your crowning energy, you have heart-to-heart conversations, and you have the Hermit, and you have the Seven of Wands. So it's like someone wants to have a conversation. It may be a Virgo for some of you with the Hermit card, but what I feel here is one of you is trying to talk things out and have a conversation, and the other person is just not being receptive to it. They're not really entering into any kind of discussions with you because they're being a hermit. So, but then this person here is being really, really persistent, and they're trying to have this conversation with you, or you're trying to have this conversation with them, but this other person is again being a hermit, spending time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. So it may be as well that someone does want to have a conversation with you, but they're really doing that inner search and that inner guidance to work out exactly what it is that they want to say to the other person. So I do see conversations and possibly communication being a factor. Okay, so it's like someone does want to talk to you, or you want to talk to somebody, but someone here is kind of resisting this conversation for whatever reason. So in your outcome, you have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And here we have awakening. Look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. And here we have the Devil. So this may be a Capricorn for some of you. And it's like, there's definitely a lot of passion. With the Devil here, it could be like a toxic situation. It may be something that is just sexual. This has been actually coming up for a lot of signs for the month of February. But it's almost like there's this temporary pause in action as well. It's like, are you learning from the situation is kind of what it's saying. It's like, yes, there's passion, but this situation is toxic, Leo, you know. And with awakening, it represents the Hanged Man in the traditional tarot deck. So the Hanged Man can speak about learning our lessons as well. So it's like this person, this situation is toxic, okay, and you're choosing to keep yourself in this situation because you're not learning whatever lesson it is that needs to be learned in order to break free. And it's like you want a way out of this situation, and the universe is going to give this to you, but it's like you're kind of resisting it. So this is an interesting reading. To be honest, most of my readings for the month of February have been really, really interesting. So I don't know what is going on with the energies in February, but a lot of my readings have been so intense and interesting. So I feel like there is definitely a chance for you to learn from a situation, remove yourself from anything that's toxic. If someone is using you, you know, but you're kind of staying because of the passion, it's time to get out. You know, it's like you're not silly, Leo. You are seeing these red flags. So, you know, I do feel some of you need to leave a situation. So let's have a look. First of all, what are the red flags for Leo? What are the red flags for Leo? Yeah, so someone is stabbing you in the back. Someone is betraying you, but it's like you're not walking away from the situation. It's like you're seeing this betrayal. Clarification on pay attention to the red flags for Leo. For some of you, this may be a fellow fire sign. It may be another Leo. It may be an Aries or a Sagittarius. For some of you, to be honest, it may be you that's seeing your mistakes. You're seeing that a situation isn't good due to certain things that you may be doing. But it's like you're not learning from past mistakes. It may not be you. It may be someone that's actually hurting you again. It could be another fire sign. But it's like either way, you're not leaving the situation, they're not leaving the situation, and it's just toxic. But you're seeing the problems, but you're not dealing with it. Clarification on pay attention to the red flags for Leo. So for some of you, it's a third party situation. 2 cards came out for you. So for some of you, you may have other options. The other person may have other options. Here we have both of you may be trying to work it out, but it's like you're not working together. So if it's not a third party situation, the 3 of Pentacles represents teamwork, working together. And then what I find interesting is, with this, out came the 8 of Pentacles. So I'm not necessarily seeing it as a third party situation, although it may be that. Some of you may have a fire sign on the side. But I more feel as though there's just a lack of you two not working together. You know, one person wants to do one thing, the other one wants to do something else, and I feel, especially if you're dealing with a fire sign, it may be like this, but like both of you want to kind of be captain of the ship, and you're both going in complete different directions. That's kind of what it feels like. So you need to find balance, and you need to compromise to find peace in this relationship, so you can stop hurting each other, or so one of you can stop hurting the other one. So I don't think I'm going to clarify that anymore, because I feel like the red flags are there. It's, you know, either someone dealing with different people, or you two just not working together. So let's put these back in the deck, and then I'm going to find out why the Devil's here as an outcome. Why is the Devil here? Clarification on the Devil as an outcome. Clarification on the Devil. So for some of you, it's like you keep going back to the same situation. You're not letting it go, or the other person's not letting it go. The situation is just toxic. Okay, clarification. Why is the devil here? For some of you, this may be with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this situation is just absolutely toxic and you keep going back to it. What is this situation? Why is the... Okay. So someone is being secretive. Someone may not be expressing themselves. They may be kind of keeping secrets. Why is the High Priestess here for Leo? Okay. Why is the High Priestess here? So here again, we've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So some of you are dealing with a Capricorn who's being secretive, or maybe you're being secretive with this person, or this person is just not really revealing certain things about themselves. Why is the High Priestess here? Okay, so here we have the Five of Cups. So someone here may be really hurting. It may be you, Leo, and it's like you're not expressing this hurt. I feel like someone is really, really hurting you, or maybe you're doing this to someone else and this person's just not telling you how they really feel. With the Five of Cups, it's like regret, it's sadness, it's sorrow, and someone is keeping it to themselves. So I feel like this situation needs to be kind of sorted out. You need to learn how to collaborate with one another. But there is a second chance here. So for some of you who have maybe stopped speaking to someone, there is a second chance. But I'm not sure if it's going to be a good thing. I have to be honest about what I see. I'd love to be like, yeah, your soulmate's coming in, it's going to be great. But sometimes life doesn't always work like that. You know, and I have to work with the energies that the cards, you know, are showing me. So let's have a look at passion and awakening. Why is awakening here? Yeah, so someone is being stubborn, someone is choosing not to move on. Someone's not learning the lesson. Here we've got the Six of Pentacles. So this is kind of like spending time with someone. Someone may be using materialism to keep you as well, you know, because you had the devil there as well, and this is gifts of time, money, effort. So someone is putting effort into you. And if this person tries to buy you nice things, or you know, like maybe you're kind of helping someone out financially or vice versa. But I feel like this person could be using money to try and keep the situation going. Or they are trying to make a bit of an effort. What is going on for Leo? So I feel like there is a new cycle that's starting. Okay, clarification on the world. Okay. Okay, so I feel like your mission for the month of February is to deal with any situation that's toxic, okay? It may be with a Sagittarius, may even be with a water sign. But I feel like there's something really, really toxic here that you need to move on from. I'm not seeing any endings here, but it's like this situation, it keeps coming back around. It's like a vicious circle, like a vicious cycle, and you're not leaving, the other person's not leaving, but it's just toxic. I feel like for the month of February, just focus on work. So what love and romance messages do you have for Leo for February? Okay, so you do have the Nine of Cups, so that's a positive card. Clarification on the Nine of Cups. Clarification on the Nine of Cups. Okay, so I feel like you need to be honest about what it is that you want. For some of you, you may be dealing with a Pisces, but it's like here, you will definitely get happiness, but you have to be honest about what it is that you want. You do have options, you have some kind of decisions to make. Some of you are confused about what it is that you want as well. I feel like there's a lot that's going on for you, Leo, and when I've done readings for other signs this month, there's a lot going on for a lot of different signs as well. But yours has been quite intense. So I feel like you need to meditate. You need to look at what it is that you want. You need to look at your options. You need to come out of confusion so you can find your happiness. I feel like if you're not feeling yourself right now, I feel like it's because you're kind of confused. So... and it may be this situation, it may be that you want to leave, but it's like you don't know how, or, you know, like 1 minute you want to leave, then you don't. It's like you're in two minds about it as well, because you've got the Two of Swords. This is a really intense reading. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear away these cards, and I'm going to find out what's going on for those of you that are seeing fire, other fire signs, air signs, water signs, and earth signs. So I'm going to clear away these cards. Okay, so earth, water, fire, and air. Okay, so I'm going to start with air signs. So Leos that are dealing with air signs, which are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So let's see what's going on for Leos who are dealing with Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. What's going on for the month of February for Aquarian, for Leos who are dealing with air signs? What's going on? Okay. So someone is putting in work, but someone at the same time, it's like there's a need for patience. So I feel like this person is being patient with you, or you're being very patient with them. What's going on for Leos who are dealing with air signs for the month of February? Okay. So there's some kind of indecisiveness, indecision about this person. What's going on for Leos who are dealing with air signs? Okay. Some of you, it's definitely a Aquarius, okay? But I feel like, okay, why is the star here? Some of you are not accepting a, like an opportunity with an Aquarius. For some of you, it's like maybe you're losing faith in this situation. What's going on for Leos who are dealing with air signs? Yeah, so, okay, there is a chance of stability here. And even if the energies are kind of negative, these energies, they're only temporary, okay? So things can definitely pick up. You know, it's not all doom. It's not all doom and gloom. And I feel like, to be honest, it's really not that bad. I feel like you lot are just maybe focusing on work, and that's fine. So I feel like for those of you that are dealing with a air sign, it's like there's some kind of indecision, but there's a chance of stability here, okay? And things are looking good with the Ten of Pentacles. Even if you know, you're a bit indecisive, or this person's a bit indecisive, there is a, you know, there is a chance here that things could actually be good, but it might just take a little bit of work. Again, it goes back to what I was saying about, you know, working in partnership with with your other half, you know. So what's going on for Leos who are dealing with other earth signs? So earth signs are Leo, Aries and Sagittarius. So what's going on for Leos who are dealing with other fire signs? Okay, these two wanted to come out. So some of you are dealing with an Aries, some of you are dealing with someone who's working a lot. So this person may be quite high up in their job and they're just kind of burdened by something. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Why is the Ten of Wands here? Yeah, so this person is trying to work out what it is that they want, you know, because I feel like this person may have a lot of stress. They're quite burdened. They've got a lot on their shoulders. So now they're trying to work out what it is that they can do to solve the situation. You know, it's like they're taking charge of the situation now. So what's going on for Leos who are dealing with fellow fire signs? Yeah, this person may have more than one option, or they're trying to rebalance themselves. I feel like this person does have a huge weight on their shoulders and, you know, they are trying to restore balance. Okay, one more card for Leos. Okay, right, this one wants to come out. So this person may be kind of withdrawing into themselves so they can actually rebalance themselves. So if you're dealing with another fire sign, just try and be patient with them, okay? I feel like they do have a lot of stress. They may be a little bit secluded because they're trying to rebalance themselves. It's not anything you've done. It's not personal. It's just they're trying to figure themselves out. So they're kind of being a hermit. Right, what's going on for Leos who are dealing with water signs? So water signs are Pisces, Scorpio and Cancer. What's going on for Leos who are dealing with water signs for the month of February 2018? Okay, so this person may be spending time with you. You may be spending time with them. Someone's making a bit of an effort here. This person may be buying you gifts. You may be buying them gifts. This person may also be working to sort out their finances as well. So if someone is working a lot and you're who's a water sign, it's because they've got bills and that they need to pay, and they're trying to get themselves sorted financially. What's going on for Leos who are dealing with water signs for February? Okay, keep your eye on this person, okay, just throughout the month of February, because I feel like there's a chance this person could be a little bit sneaky, maybe a little bit deceptive, so just keep your eye on them. What's going on for Leos who are dealing with water signs? Okay. But there is a second chance. So maybe this person has been sneaking that in the past, and then there's a second chance. Or you're making a final decision about this person in February. But I feel like one of you are having memories of the past. So maybe this person has done you wrong in the past, and through February it's kind of on your mind a lot, and now you're making some kind of decision about, you know, what you're going to do. And this could be why the Two of Swords came up as well, you know, that indecisiveness. So now we're going to move on to earth signs. So earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So what's going on for Leos who are dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? So we've got the Hangman again. So I think the Devil card was on top of this. So some of you may be having some time out from a earth sign, particularly a Capricorn, just because the cards that came out in the outcome. But this person, don't worry too much about it. But I feel like, you know, they're kind of leaving you in suspense a little bit. They may be focusing on work. You know, it's just a temporary pause in action. So what's going on for Leos who are dealing with earth signs? But there will be some kind of success here. This is positive. So it's like there's this unnecessary worry, there's this kind of delay, but it will be successful. So for those of you that are dealing with earth signs, I feel like it's, you know, it's good. You will get some kind of message, some kind of communication from this person as well. So this is really good. And this person now has motivation. They now have balance. So maybe the reason why there's been this pause in action is because this person is trying to get back in control of their life. So it goes back to what I was saying about this person really trying to work on their career. You know, I feel like this person finds balance and then they come back. So I feel like there's a lot going on. So if you're dealing with a air sign or an earth sign, there is definitely potential. If you're dealing with a water sign, just with a fire sign, they might try and recluse themselves a little bit because they're trying to find balance. If you're dealing with a water sign, you might be having memories of past betrayal about this person or vice versa. But there will be a second chance, okay? But ultimately there could be a decision that needs to be made as well. So it's not looking that bad. I think just try and have faith in this situation and try and be a little bit understanding, or try and get this person to understand you, because there's definitely potential in some of the outcomes. So with that being said, I hope you guys do have a fantastic February. I feel like there will be focus on love, but I feel like it's more about money and career. So I hope you guys have a good February, and I'll see you for March's reading. Bye, Leo.